Hello guys, this is a new watercolor video, finally, yes. I'm uploading some new fresh content to update my Roman Szmal palette. Szmal, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. So these are the Aquarius Roman Szmals. I've put them in this beautiful limited edition tin by White Knights. And this is a business card from Arlisha, which is an artist I love. She inspires me a lot. And I've put it here because it's pretty. Well, this is my Roman Szmal palette. And yeah, I keep this swatch card here because it's so big. And these, sorry, okay, yeah. These are the Roman Szmals. The big full pans here are all Aquarius watercolors. These are White Knights, Winsor Newton, White Knights, Winsor Newton, Sennelier, Tiziano, and these two are handmade watercolors. So, this here, sorry for the camera. So these here are all my Roman Szmal watercolors. I swapped here the names. It's confusing. And I recently got this lemon yellow, the magenta, the Benzimidazole, or I forgot this orange, Viridian, and Phthalo turquoise. Because I didn't have many blues, I only had these two blues like royal blue and cobalt coelin blue, and indigo. I didn't have any pure cool blue. These are all warm blues, so I got this Phthalo turquoise, which is made with pigment PB16, and it's quite an interesting pigment actually. I haven't seen it used by any brand except Da Vinci watercolors, which are really hard to find and expensive to ship here to Europe. There may be more brands that use Phthalo turquoise. Right now I'm thinking Dr. Ottokano has a showdown comparison of Phthalo turquoise colors, and many other brands use this PB16. I may be wrong though. So yeah, I got this lemon yellow to have a cool yellow, the orange to have something close to a super bright warm red orange kind of color, magenta because I cannot live without my PR 122. It's my favorite magenta of all times. And yeah, these here are Daniel Smith's, but we are not going to look into them right now. We're going to swatch these colors and see how they look. So my recommendations if you want to build a palette are to keep it simple and pick a split primary palette, a cool yellow, warm red or orange is the same, cool red, this is a middle, it's like middle red, a reddish red, okay, and you should pick cool blue and a warm blue. Here as warm blue I use indigo, but you can pick also ultramarine blue, cobalt blue. My blues are kind of weird. They're special picks. It's all my preferences. I love ultramarine blue, but I've found myself using indigos and ceruleans and phthalos much more often than what's this? than ultramarine. So here I have a block Hope it's focused. It didn't focus. Okay. So to show you what can you do with these paints here. Yeah, here. Okay. This man was all colored. This illustration was all done with my Roman Szmal palette. And this one is the Venetian yellow earth, yeah. And this is Mami transparent red. It's a gradient. It granulates nicely. I think for his skin I used some Bordeaux red by White Nights, but the other colors, this is Indigo mostly. There is here Azure red, which is here. So we're going to take a closer look at... Okay, I'm a mess. I'd show more stuff I've done with this, but I'm afraid they all display boobies and YouTube is afraid of boobies, so we're going to pass on those. Well, maybe this one. This one has no boobies, so yeah, this one is done on Sennelier rough paper, and I've used for the background these colors, the indigo and the phthalo turquoise. For her hair I used indigo and phthalo turquoise, and this one, Varanishkaya black. It's a White Nights color I like for mixing. And her skin, I think, yeah, it's all lemon yellow and magenta. It's all Roman Szmal mostly, with a bit of White Nights here and there. But the blues, the skin, it's everything White Nights. They mix beautifully and they're clean, and then I add some shimmer because I can't resist shiny and shine. Okay, let's mix some colors. Okay, so we're gonna to start with the primaries. So you want to have yellow, and we're going to have here cool and here warm. And let's put here blue, and we want the cool blue next to the cool yellow because cool blue and cool yellow make bright reds. And here the warm blue, red, and we need here the warm red because warm yellow and warm red make orange, and here the cool red to make beautiful violets. My cool yellow is the lemon yellow, which is a really nice cool yellow, by the way. Okay. And now the blue. So my cool blue is this phthalo turquoise, turquoise. And it's a really nice color. Okay, let's mix this thingy here. I think there's too little paint. Yeah. So ta-da! A bright neon red. Red. Green. I don't really like to mix this kind of bright greens. I'm more of a mossy, muted green person, but that's okay. Warm. My warm yellow is the Queen Gold, the Quinacridone Gold, which is a mixture of PY 150 and PO 48. Queen Gold, where are you here? So Queen Gold. As warm red, I'm going to use the other red because the Benzi blah 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 orange, it's already an orange pigment, so it's kind of stupid. So yeah, I really like this red, it's so strong. Yeah, there you have a beautiful orange. Now we're going to pick this blue. As warm blue, we're going to use the indigo. We could be using also the cerulean blue. We can do both. Alright, because cerulean is warm and mixes beautiful purples and violets. More subtle, more muted, not muted kinda, but more, not as bright. Here magenta for cool red. And if we use the cerulean, yeah, cerulean will also mix beautiful violets and purples. As you can see, I don't think, yeah, you can see. If this hasn't been focusing, I'm going to die. No, the kind of greens I like are mixed with, for example, cerulean and queen gold. Let's pick a bit of queen gold. This is the kind of green I enjoy. And yeah, we can also show some nice mixes like Caput mortuum, a neutral mix. Okay, Caput mortuum, what are you doing? Here is Caput mortuum and the indigo. They will neutralize and make this gray. So the indigo and the Caput mortuum make beautiful grays. It's convenient, it's quite useful. And that's all. This is already a long video, so let's see the swatches and mixes closer. So yeah, let's take a closer look, and as you can see, the colors are bright and clean because you've mixed a cool blue with a cool yellow to get this green, this bright green. Same for the orange, warm with warm, and same for the purples. If you want a more muted and subtle and granulating purple lilac color, you can use cerulean instead of indigo. If you use ultramarine blue, you get this kind of dioxazine bright purple. And for neutrals, you can also use some kind of brown and blue. You can mix many kinds of mossy and interesting greens like this one. So yeah, this is how my Roman Szmal custom palette looks, and these are my main mixes with just the primaries. I hope this is interesting for you, and thanks for watching.